Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Over the Top Rope. This is part 3 of Scotty Sammy talking about Wrestlemania 31. So, we just left off with Sting and Triple H, which, like I said, good match. And then we go into...
Divas!
The Divas match.
Bathroom break. Okay, see, I was under the impression this was going to be a title match.
Yeah.
I was so sad.
I was paying attention for weeks and weeks before, so I knew this wasn't going to be a title match. I knew it was a straight-up tag match of the Bellas versus Paige and AJ. I'm just going to say it.
Don't care.
No, not that. Paige's pentagram tits.
That's her symbol.
I know it's her thing, but interesting placement. Whoever decided on that one, yeah. And like Sam said, it was not a title match, so it did feel very weird. Why would the Divas not get a title match at WrestleMania, especially when you could have turned this into a 4-way fatal and had a lot of drama go on with it, like with the Bellas getting in a fight because both of them want to be champion.
Because I'm sorry. If you think back, trying to pay attention to all the Diva storylines and everything like that, that was never resolved.
Yeah. Well, they resolved it. They were resolved. They said because we're sisters.
That is a cheap way of doing this.
I know family that hates each other even harder. You know, and they didn't have to go on national TV and say that they wish the other one had died in the womb. Yeah. You know, just saying.
What are you doing?
But I agree with you. They could have done a lot more with this. You know, make it to a title match. Make it a little bit more dramatic. You know.
I'm so tired of the Bellas.
And this is something I was just talking to someone else about, actually. Well, no, it goes back to the whole give Divas a chance thing. People want to give the Divas a chance.
Yeah.
And people want to like the women's division.
Yeah.
But I think the problem with it right now is...
It doesn't take itself seriously.
Yeah, it's not that it doesn't take itself seriously. It's not that people don't like some of these people. People like AJ.
Yeah.
People like
Paige.
People could like Brie and Nikki.
Yeah.
People could like a lot of these people. Yeah. But the problem is that while everyone wants to like this, they don't like what the division is because we completely see right now that the division is a reflection of what Vince wants, what Vince's archetype is of women in wrestling.
Yeah.
I like to point this out, and I point this out with him as well, with the guy I was talking with, Michael.
Yeah.
Look at TNA. I know it's weird, I'm using them as an example. But look at
don't watch TNA.
If you look at their women's division, you've seen Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
How she comes out and dumps people on their face and puts people through tables and beats the fuck out of male superstars.
Yes.
It's like she's a real person.
But okay. Now I want you to look between Awesome Kong and the Divas. They're not built like her.
So then they should start maybe bringing in people that don't match this figure type that Vince wants.
No, yeah.
They don't need to all be long hair, slender figures, big tits.
Because the Divas division isn't a wrestling division. It's an over-sexualized fap fest for guys.
It is, you know. I'm sorry,
and
it's true.
And certain girls.
Schlick fest. For them.
Can we not?
Okay, we won't. Just clarifying.
My parents watch this.
I'm sorry if you're watching this, Sam's parents. But no, it's just... The division needs a makeover.
Yeah, it does.
A fabulous, fabulous makeover. And I think the first thing they need to do is they need to kill the Divas division.
Yes.
They need to go back to calling it the women's division.
Yes.
You know? They need to get rid of the fucking butterfly belt.
Yeah. You know? No, I mean, though, I've got some hope because isn't Tripp on the board of directors now?
Triple H is, but he's had control of a lot of the show for a while.
But what did we notice about this Monday? We're getting a lot of NXT over.
That's right. We start getting some NXT over on the show as well.
We're going to start hoping that maybe if we're bringing NXT over, we can start bringing some of the NXT NXT women.
But will they be treated properly is the question.
I want them to kick people's ass.
I
want Charlotte to come in and beat people to death.
Charlotte could come into the WWE to the actual Raw roster, despite what Vince made her do months ago, and kick the fuck out of them because she's a tough woman. God.
Her and Bayley come up, beat the shit out of
you could have Bayley come in as you could literally have Charlotte and Bayley show up as the good diva, bad diva tag team. You've got the hugger and the
ass kicker.
The ass kicker. I was trying to come up with something with an H, but I had nothing.
It's okay. Okay,
that'd be cool.
But let's continue on because we can talk about how to benefit the diva division.
Bella's Paige, AJ Lee. It pretty much went the way everyone expected.
No interesting spots.
Not really. There were a couple little moments, but nothing that really stood out. I'm sorry, you know. It felt very bland. Apart from Paige's pentagram tits. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised anybody could see the match because she's kind of blinding in bright sunlight.
That was another thing we were talking about when it came to this whole thing. The whole thing looks like it was filmed in an afternoon. I'm sorry, the light was a little off. I know this is Levi Stadium and everything, but it felt weird, you know, just to see the sky.
Yeah.
But it was very cool at the same time. But yeah, match ends with what was it? Paige knocks Brie off the apron. The apron.
Okay, so continue
on. AJ locks Nikki in the Black Widow.
Yeah,
and gets her to tap, which was it was a decent ending. It was good. It was good to see the weirdos get some redemption against the other two.
The popular girls.
But yeah, that was that. And then we go to the next match.
There's a tank.
There seems to be something missing from my book.
Oh yes, because you ate it. Actually, the only thing I have is where'd they get their tank.
Yeah, so we got
America versus Russia.
I didn't even want to talk about this. This was.
I had so much hope for this match, but I knew it was going to end like it did.
Yeah, because it's WrestleMania and because America has to succeed and blah, blah, blah. Anyone who says that we are not patriots, yes, that's true, because one, we live in Canada, so fuck off.
Yeah, Canada!
By the way, that was great to see all the legends hanging out with fucking Daniel Bryan after he won the title, by the way. Just wanted to... I totally forgot. Only reason I suddenly remember that is because we had the Ooh Canada moment, and I just remembered Bret Hart was there.
But... Okay, I'll have to... Okay.
So let's start at the beginning with this train wreck.
What the hell was Rusev's opening?
Rusev got the most Russian thing ever, and I thought it was funny because I remember seeing an ad online where they were actually looking to recruit the people to be the Russian soldiers for this thing, and someone was like, "Oh shit, it's happening, guys!" And everyone seemed to think that Rusev was going to win because of it. So 8 soldiers come out to the Russian anthem.
Goose stepping with the flag.
Goose stepping with the flag.
Oh no! I was very, very pleased to see Lana there.
Goose stepping with the flag. I'm not a military buff, but I'm pretty sure that was a German Nazi thing. So what happened here?
Scott,
what?
You can't tell.
America's the bad guy, or sorry, Russia's the bad guy?
No, okay, right? No. You know what it did? They just sort of like amalgamated all of America's enemies
into one thing.
You know, what's more evil than the Russians?
Nazis.
The Nazis.
Yeah. But it was interesting. It was an interesting opening. Lana looked great.
She did.
Lana always looks great.
She's
my god.
It's really kind of funny.
We like Lana.
I remember when Rusev came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh god. They're doing this shit again because the moment something becomes a hot topic, WWE goes, we gotta get some of that.
Yeah. The only hot topic I think that they haven't touched was gay rights, and I think the only reason they never touched that is because they saw what TNA did with it, and they went like, okay, we're not gonna touch that with a 40-foot pole.
Yeah. I still don't know what Teenage did with it, but okay, continue on.
Gay molester guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's just leave it there.
But
Let's leave it there.
But like, when they first came out, I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell is this? This is gonna be awful."
And then Rusev rolls out in a tank. I remember watching this.
Where'd they get the tank?
They borrowed it for a week.
Like,
You can rent those apparently these days. I remember watching this and thinking, if this is Rusev's entrance,
what the hell are they gonna do for Cena?
John Cena's gonna like sky drop out of a fucking Blackhawk, painted like an American eagle, with a missile for a huge erection.
Parachute down into the ring. What else would they have an open topped arena?
I was expecting them to use that at some point, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was hilarious. Jesus. But no, they went all out over the top for Rusev. Rusev got his WrestleMania moment, and I was okay with that entrance. And then we get John Cena's entrance. And what does John Cena get for his entrance?
He just walks out.
His towel that says "Never give up."
I fucking hate that.
But they did also give him that video montage with all the American things that they could stick
like
with.
Bush.
Why? Yeah, of all things in recent history to quote and everything, why would you put George W. Bush Jr.? He's a fucking joke. Come on, man. Like, Jesus Christ. That's like the one guy you don't want to use.
Did I just lose what I think I lost?
What'd you lose?
Shut up, you go. No, keep talking.
But no, it was.
Oh no, that was a controller.
And I remember saying it as well when fucking Cena came out with the towel, the single towel. That was his entrance.
Yep.
That, oh Jesus, John Cena's going to win this because he has new merch. You know, what was it? Fucking Noah from Spoonie.
Yeah.
You know, said it best. John Cena is merch Superman. He gets new merch and he gets superpowers and he can do anything.
Yeah.
So they had a decent match. It was a good brawl. Had some good suspense in it. Had some good points in it.
Yeah.
They tried to make the point of Cena breaking out of the accolade. Like, it's never happened before. Yeah, it has, and Cena did it about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember them, and you made a big deal about it then, too.
Yeah.
So we got that.
Yeah.
Ending goes...
Cena Deeks.
No. Lana's up on the apron.
Yeah.
Cena Deeks.
Rusev takes out Lana.
Rusev takes out Lana. Cena hits the FU, attitude adjustment, sorry, whatever. 1, 2, 3, wins.
Yeah.
And then this page in my book went missing.
He legitimately ate it. It was really sad. And that's when I knew I got my own web series.
Yeah. So that kind of pissed me off. You know, it just...
It was going to happen.
You really built up this unstoppable Russian force, this new superstar, this guy that, for lack of a better term, has been the babyface of your feud. For John Cena to have to overcome these odds. And can John Cena overcome these odds? Oh God, John Cena overcame those odds.
So I think the funniest portion of it is we're sitting there and your friend's going, no, don't worry, it gets better. The ending is so much better. You're just sitting, oh God, they're gonna have to pull a miracle out to make this good.
I said it before. I'll say it again. When I saw Rusev come out with that tank, John Cena could have taken a fucking depleted uranium shell to his chest, no-sold it, and still won that match somehow.
Yep.
And that bugged the shit out of me. That bugged the shit out of me.
Yep.
Rusev, you deserve better. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's stop here and let's make another break here.
Okay.
Come back for what should be the finale.
Yep.
Over the Top Rope, Part 3 of WrestleMania 31 review. This has been... We'll be back with Part 4 in just a moment. Thanks for listening.